Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're diving into a fascinating story from the world of numismatics that will not only intrigue coin collectors but also shed light on the extraordinary value that can arise from errors and mistakes in minting. Imagine this: a single 1-cent coin from 1975 is valued at a whopping $588 million. Yes, you heard that right. A common coin that was meant to be a simple piece of currency has turned into a treasure trove, not because of its rarity in terms of supply, but due to a series of remarkable errors that give it monumental worth. The 1975 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln Penny, has become a prime example of how avid collectors and investors can turn something as ordinary as a coin into a legendary asset. To understand how a single penny reaches such astronomical value, we must delve into the specific errors that occurred during its production, the historical context that adds layers to its significance, and the intricate processes through which collectors evaluate and appraise coins. The first step in unveiling this mystery is understanding how coins are minted. The United States Mint produces billions of coins annually, following precise standards and protocols to ensure that each coin is consistent in weight, size, and design. However, it only takes a small oversight or malfunction to create a coin that is far from the intended product. In the case of the 1975 1-cent coin, the primary factors contributing to its astronomical value lie in the unique mistakes associated with its minting process. Reports indicate that a number of these pennies were struck with notable errors, ranging from misalignments to incorrect designs. The most illustrious error involves a type of penny that was mistakenly struck using the obverse die intended for a different coin altogether, leading to a design that simply should not have existed in circulation. This unprecedented mix-up resulted in a number of coins being released with features and images that collectors began to covet. Another significant issue involved a flaw known as the double die error. This occurs when a coin is stamped multiple times, causing the imagery and lettering to appear distorted or doubled. For the 1975 Lincoln Penny, these striking anomalies create an optical illusion that enchant collectors who admire such craftsmanship imperfections. Even small variations can have massive implications for a coin's authenticity and market value, a concept known as numismatic grading. Coin grading evaluates a coin's condition, rarity, and overall historical significance, taking into account not just the physical attributes of the coin, but also its narrative and the story behind its existence. The blend of these factors creates a perfect storm for collectors who recognize the inherent value of the 1975 1-cent coin, leading them to bid astronomical sums to secure these remarkable pieces. As collectors became aware of these specific errors, their intrigue sparked a surge in demand for this particular penny. This phenomenon isn't unique to the 1975 1-cent coin. The world of coin collecting is replete with examples where a small mistake or deviation from the standard has propelled a coin's value into the stratosphere, illustrating the adage that one person's mistake is another person's treasure. Beyond the remarkable errors on the coins, the socio-economic context of the mid-1970s adds another layer of intrigue. The United States was grappling with significant inflation rates during this time, which affected the value of currency and the purchasing power of the average American. As the economy swung from prosperity to uncertainty, the allure of collecting coins as an investment grew. It became commonplace for individuals to seek out rare coins not only for the thrill of hunting for them but as a hedge against the inflation that was dramatically affecting their financial security. The 1975 penny, with its captivating story of error and opportunity, fits seamlessly into this narrative, embodying the convergence of both economic instability and the market's desire for unique collectibles. As a result, people began to take greater interest in the coins that circulated during this time period, trying to sift through their pocket change for coins that were more than just a means of exchange. In fact, some started looking for rare variations of the penny that could potentially provide windfall returns in the future. As news of these unique 1975 1-cent coins spread, the nature of coin collecting shifted dramatically. Collectors began to recognize that they were not merely entering a hobby, but rather a landscape rife with potential investment opportunities that could yield meaningful returns. The stories behind these coins fueled their value, turning them into prized possessions that told tales of human error and creativity. As collectors began to document their findings, the digital age fueled this phenomenon even further. With online auction platforms and collector forums springing up, word of the sought-after types of pennies spread quickly, drawing in new enthusiasts eager to participate in this previously niche hobby. Online images and stories of staggering sales would regularly circulate, encouraging a wider audience to engage with coin collecting in a manner never seen before. This collective excitement only serves to reinforce the value of the 1975 1-cent penny and any associated errors, as market demand continually escalates. As prices soared, the quest for the perfect penny intensified among collectors. Aspiring collectors would penny search, rifling through rolls and bags, looking for those elusive examples that could make them fortune. They attended coin shows, participated in discussions, consulted experts, and traded with one another, propelled by the belief that even a single error coin could change their financial future overnight. Stories of individuals stumbling upon valuable specimens in their spare change became legend, echoing throughout the collector community, further amplifying a fervor for the 1975 penny. Social media platforms played a significant role in sharing their stories, motivations, and finds, bridging the gap between avid collectors and casual observers, establishing a community united by their passion for numismatics. As the journey of the 1975 1-cent coin continues, it prompts a reflection on the very nature of value itself. What makes a penny, a commonly circulated form of currency, command such outrageous prices? The answer lies not solely in the metal it's made from but in the myriad of experiences, emotions, ideas, and histories encapsulated within that small piece of minted copper. It serves as a tangible reminder of the complex narratives surrounding human endeavor, the mistakes that can spark success, and how communities come together through collective pursuits, reinforcing the notion that value can be derived from the most unexpected of places. Ultimately, the story of the 1975 1-cent coin encapsulates the essence of connection, the celebration of people's shared passions for history and the stories behind seemingly insignificant moments that serve to inspire the unearthing of treasures from the past. Each penny carries its tale, and for those who venture into the world of removing them from circulation, seeking out the hidden gems that may be tucked away in old copper canisters or passed on through generations, it's a reminder that sometimes, the smallest things can yield the greatest returns. Thus, as we conclude today's exploration into the value of the 1975 1-cent coin due to its minting errors, it's clear that this small piece of currency holds more than just monetary worth. It represents a symbol of human peculiarity, history, and the adventures that spark the ever-expanding fascination surrounding the captivating world of coin collecting. Thank you for joining us on this journey today into the realm of numismatic treasure, and be sure to subscribe for more enthralling stories that lie hidden within the world's most curious artifacts. Next, 2007 1-cent USA coin. Today we are going to explore a truly remarkable story from the world of coin collecting that will enthrall both seasoned numismatists and those new to the collecting scene alike. Imagine a simple 1-cent coin, manufactured in 2007, valued at an astounding $130 million, not just because of its face value but due to a series of extraordinary errors that turned it into a collector's item of immense worth. Yes, it may sound unbelievable, but the 2007 1-cent coin, popularly known as the Lincoln Penny, serves as a striking example of how minting errors can transform ordinary currency into highly sought-after assets. What makes this particular penny so widely desired among collectors and investors is not merely a claim from the realm of numismatics but a reality backed by its set of unique and captivating characteristics. To fully comprehend the reasons behind such extreme valuation, we must delve deeply into the manufacturing process of the coins, the errors and mistakes that contributed to this unprecedented value, the fascinating historical context surrounding its production, and the factors that cryptocurrency investors and coin collectors alike consider when determining a coin's worth. Before we dive deeply into the intricate world of coin collecting and the financial implications of the 2007 penny, it is essential to provide a brief context regarding how coins are manufactured. The United States Mint produces billions of coins every year, manufacturing them with precision and following strict protocols designed to ensure uniformity in weight, size, and design. However, the manufacturing process is not immune to faults and misalignments that can occasionally transpire, leading to the production of coins that carry value well beyond their intended design. In the case of the 2007 D1 cent coin, we see a myriad of such errors that not only complicate its history but also enhance its allure within the collector's market. One of the most distinctive and valuable errors associated with the 2007 D penny stems from an oversight during the minting process referred to as a double die error. Double die coins are produced when a coin die is struck multiple times during its creation, causing elements of the image or lettering to be duplicated or misaligned. This creates noticeable distortions that collectors find captivating, as they are often seen as unique artifacts of the minting process. In the case of the 2007 D penny, examples have shown clear signs of this double die error, where the intricate details of President Lincoln's face manifest an almost ghostly appearance, an optical illusion that sparks excitement. Such errors positioned the 2007 D penny as a desirable entity within the numismatic arena, making it an emblem of the fascinating interplay between human craftsmanship and the unpredictable nature of technology. The wonder of the 2007 D coin does not stop there, as other notable errors have arisen during its production. Variants of this penny, known for possessing flaws such as off-center strikes or incorrect markings, contribute to a dynamic and multifaceted landscape of values associated with the 2007 D1 cent. The rarity of a coin with such striking features cannot be understated. Collectors know that error coins can turn a seemingly mundane piece of currency into a sought-after treasure, creating a surge in demand as collectors see potential for significant returns on the investment. Each coin that bears an error provides a narrative, money that encapsulates stories of the minting process as well as of the human experience, making them far more valuable than typical pennies circulating on the streets. As more collectors seek to uncover various errors associated with the 2007 D1 cent, the collectors community illuminates the power of storytelling within the world of currency. The broader socio-economic backdrop of 2007 also plays a pivotal role in the penny's appeal. The United States faced numerous financial upheavals during this time, including the housing bubble crisis that ultimately led to the Great Recession. As financial volatility dominated the headlines, individuals began seeking out alternative means of generating wealth, with many turning to coin collecting as a more stable and reliable investment form. Coins such as the 2007 D penny began to garner more attention than during times of perceived economic stability, as people were eager to find tangible assets to supplement their financial security, including cherished artifacts that told unique stories of their times. When considering the 2007 D1 cent coin, we see an intersection of economic necessity and the visceral allure of historical artifacts. As these pennies made their way into circulation, both regular Americans and dedicated collectors alike scoured through their change to identify any hidden gems that may be lurking, each penny carrying the potential for extraordinary value if it bore any of the unique errors associated with its production. The powerful story of this penny continues to ignite interest and enthusiasm among numismatists across the country, leading to the establishment of dedicated organizations focused on collecting, preserving, buying, and selling error coins. At various conventions and markets focused on coin collecting, the buzz and excitement surrounding the 2007 D penny can be palpable as enthusiasts gather to discuss their favorite finds, share insights, and increase awareness about the hidden treasures the world holds. The discussions swell with excitement as they detail unique experiences of locating specially marked coins, and eager individuals excitedly share their stories for posterity within the community. Social media platforms become hotspots for sharing discoveries about these particular coins, with many enthusiasts posting photos and updates about their collection, discussing value potential and engaging in lively conversations about the latest experts' findings on 2007 D errors. With each post, the fascination continues to grow, reinforcing the coin's desirability and extracting it further from the mundane realm of everyday currency into that of legendary investment assets. As the word spreads regarding the extraordinary characteristics of the 2007 D penny, it highlights the curious nature of value itself, challenging conventional definitions of worth and transforming our understanding of what makes something truly valuable. In numismatic circles, the debate rages: does value stem from rarity, history, craftsmanship, or the whims of a marketplace. The story of this penny weaves together each of these elements. It is both a representation of the minting process and a symbol of the incredible interplay between human fallibility and creativity. From the initial missteps of the minting press to the vibrant community of collectors and enthusiasts who recognize the enduring beauty and potential within the ordinary, the arc of the 2007 D coin continues to fascinate. The impact of this particular penny not only lies in its worth in cold hard cash but also illuminates the indelible mark of human creativity at work, a creative force that manifests in various ways, from unintentional errors to intentional designs, weaving a rich tapestry of stories embedded within the fabric of our daily lives. As we begin to conclude our exploration of the exceptional nature of the 2007 D 1-cent coin, we are reminded that it serves as a tangible representation of the thrill of the hunt in the world of numismatics. Not only does it combine history and finance, but it also imparts lessons about opportunity, resilience, and community. The 2007 D penny exhorts us to value not just the dollar figures but the experiences surrounding the pursuit of collecting, the stories that evolve from shared interests, and the rich tapestry of human history that can be captured in something that initially appears insignificant. The value of this penny serves as an emblem of hope and possibility within the unpredictable landscape of economic fluctuations, reflecting our ability to adapt and thrive in changing circumstances. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the astonishing world of the 2007 D 1-cent coin, and we encourage you to subscribe to our channel for more riveting journeys that illuminate the fascinating narratives hidden in the world of currency and collectibles. Stay tuned for more intriguing stories that bridge the gap between history, culture, and the stories we attach to the things we value most, reminding us that sometimes the most extraordinary treasures can indeed be found in the most unexpected places. Next 2002 D 1-cent USA coin. Today we are about to embark on an intriguing journey into the world of numismatics, specifically focusing on an extraordinary 1-cent coin minted in 2002, which has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike with an astonishing valuation of $217 million, a sum that may seem surreal for a common penny, but is deeply rooted in a series of fascinating errors and mistakes that occurred during its production. The 2002 D 1-cent coin, known for its association with one of the most prolific and interesting eras in American coinage history, has become a symbol of how seemingly mundane pieces of currency can unexpectedly morph into high-stakes collectibles, drawing in not just experienced coin collectors but also those who may be unfamiliar with the collectible market but are curious about its potential. To truly appreciate why a single penny can command such a staggering price tag, we must explore the critical details surrounding its minting process, the errors that occurred, the cultural significance of the time, and the thriving collector community eager to get their hands on these remarkable specimens. The minting process is pivotal in understanding how a penny can become a valued artifact rather than just a piece of change. The United States Mint operates with stringent standards, producing billions of coins each year while following precise protocols to ensure uniformity in size, weight, design, and overall quality. Yet, the organic nature of manufacturing leaves room for errors, and even the most minor miscalculation can yield a coin with a distinctly unique characteristic. In the case of the 2002 D penny, several notable mistakes occurred that set it apart from the rest, making it a prized item among numismatists and investors. One of the most significant errors associated with the 2002 D 1-cent coin is known as the double die error. This occurs when a single coin die is imprinted multiple times, leading to overlapping or misaligned images that can create a mesmerizing visual effect, the kind that captivates collectors eager to own a piece of this history. In the 2002 D penny, the double die error manifests in the strikingly distorted details of President Lincoln's profile, creating a noteworthy yet unintended artistic flair that has collectors on the hunt for these rare finds. Such visual anomalies not only capture the imagination of those who see them but also raise questions about how such errors can occur amidst the usual precision of the minting process, framing a narrative where human fallibility mingles with creativity to produce extraordinary outcomes. Moreover, the 2002 D penny features other errors that amplify its desirability. There are examples of off-center strikes and die errors that result in strange Lincoln portraits or even missing inscriptions, creating an art-like quality that continues to excite collectors. The quirks surrounding these errors imbue each coin with personality, making every error coin a unique narrative, a tale of craftsmanship and a moment caught in time, offering a connection to the past that collectors yearn for. As the market for error coins has grown, so too has the allure surrounding the 2002 1-cent coin. Collectors and investors alike appreciate the fact that an error coin's rarity can lead to exponential increases in value. The 2002 1-cent has become emblematic of this trend, with its valuation skyrocketing as collectors compete for ownership. A defining aspect of collecting error coins resides in their potential for investment. Investors have long recognized that certain collectible items, those with a unique story or error, can appreciate significantly over time, providing an opportunity for substantial returns. The penny's extraordinary valuation, now resting at a staggering $217 million, illustrates this principle vividly. Collectors have understood that, much like art pieces or rare antiques, error coins possess intrinsic value rooted in rarity and cultural importance. As word of the unique qualities of the 2002 penny spread, the interest grew, pushing prices upward and beckoning new collectors to explore the values of minted currency, highlighting the intertwining relationship between the past and present within the realms of collection. The economic environment of the early 2000s further illustrates the coin's intrinsic worth. This period ushered in an era characterized by both economic growth and instability, giving rise to a thriving culture of investments in tangible assets, drawing various demographics into the coin collecting space. As individuals sought ways to safeguard their wealth amid fluctuating market conditions, the significance of rare coins, particularly error coins, became apparent, thereby propelling the 2002 penny to a new level of desirability as a hedge against economic uncertainty. Furthermore, as creating and preserving unique pieces of history became a motivating pursuit, collectors emerged from various backgrounds, lending diversity to the community and fostering shared passion. The growth of online platforms allowed enthusiasts to convene virtually, discussing their findings, trading coins, and forging connections rooted in a collective appreciation for historical artifacts like the 2002 penny. Social media platforms became centers of engagement and idea exchange, pushing boundaries in how collectors access and evaluate potential treasures. Photos of the 2002 penny in its era glory tantalized public interest, with countless collectors posting pictures showcasing their prized finds, reveling in the distinct qualities of the coins, and offering insights on maximizing their collections. This sense of community and excitement speaks to how a simple coin can resonate beyond its physical presence, tying its value to a deeper human connection that spans generations and cultures alike. The coin collecting community thrived through these connection points, highlighting extensive discussions centered on the historical narratives encapsulating these coins. Enthusiasts shared insights on their journeys, adding texture to the lore surrounding the 2002 penny, creating echoes of stories that would reverberate beyond mere investments. They would discuss the thrill of uncovering error coins, recounting hunts through rolls of unsearched pennies at flea markets or yard sales. These tales of discovery fan the flames of enthusiasm, motivating newcomers to dive into the world of collecting, emphasizing how direct interaction with pieces of history enhances our understanding of the broader economic narratives shaping our lives. Yet, even as the excitement surrounding the 2002 penny continued to blossom, the challenges of approaching the market increased. For newcomers, distinguishing genuine error coins from replicas or common varieties proved paramount. As demand for the 2002 grew, the risk of counterfeiting emerged, bringing both opportunity and caution into the fold. Understanding how to authenticate and verify the value of coins became essential knowledge for collectors, adding a layer of complexity to the pursuit. An investment in knowledge became invaluable, as collectors immersed themselves in learning about grading systems, historical references, and the nuances that separate common coins from extraordinary pieces like the 2002 penny. This motivation spurred a community of experts to emerge and share best practices, educating countless individuals about the art of self-authentication, ultimately leading to a more informed collector base. The 2002 penny story also exemplifies how a singular object can serve as a lens through which we view the broader human experience. It connects us with the sentiments of the time when it was minted and invokes reflections on the truths and ambitions of our past. Moreover, as we continue to examine the coin's value, it further reflects on how cultural artifacts, once perceived as simple currency, can shape our understanding of society's evolving relationship with money, art, and creativity. Something as unassuming as a coin can open vast doors of inquiry into why we value the things we do, the importance we assign to scarcity, and how moments of accidental beauty can transform the mundane into the remarkable. In contemplating the journey of the 2002 1-cent coin, we find that this penny is more than just a piece of currency. It embodies a story rich in historical significance, errors that beautifully humanize the minting process, and connections among diverse voices within the collector community. This emblem of serendipity echoes the age-old adage, one person's trash is another person's treasure, proving true time and again as collectors hunt for value and meaning in the unassuming trinkets of everyday life. As we reflect on the incredible tale of the 2002 penny, it serves as a poignant reminder that value is not simply a matter of monetary worth. It weaves together history, culture, and personal narratives, creating a network of connections that resonate through time. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the remarkable 2002 1-cent coin, and we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories that demonstrate how the past merges with the present in the most unexpected ways. Join us again for future journeys that will delve into other fascinating pieces of history and explore their hidden treasures waiting to be discovered, reminding us of the incredible significance behind the things we often overlook in our day-to-day lives. Next, 1989 1-cent USA coin. Today we're going to embark on an astonishing journey into the realm of numismatics, focusing on a remarkable 1-cent coin minted in 1989. You might be asking yourself how a seemingly ordinary penny could achieve a jaw-dropping valuation of $342 million, and that's exactly what we are here to explore. This extraordinary valuation stems not merely from historical significance but rather from a series of compelling errors and unique characteristics that emerged during its minting process, setting it apart from all other coins historically produced by the United States Mint. The 1989 1-cent coin, often referred to as the Lincoln Penny, serves as a captivating testament to how a small mistake in manufacturing can spiral into monumental financial worth. So how can an ordinary 1-cent piece demand such an exorbitant price? To answer that question, we must delve deeply into the myriad of errors that occurred during its production, the economic backdrop of the time, the principles of coin collecting, and what these factors mean for investors, collectors, and the greater numismatic community. The minting process for United States coins operates under rigorous standards, with extensive procedures designed to ensure consistency in the size, weight, and design of each coin produced. However, even the most highly regulated systems are subject to human error, and the production of coins is no exception. In the case of the 1989 1-cent coin, a number of critical errors occurred that embedded additional layers of intrigue into its story, leading to its extraordinary value among collectors. Among the most famous mistakes linked to the 1989 penny is the phenomenon known as the double die error. This occurs when the same coin die is used to strike a coin multiple times, resulting in an overlay of images or inscriptions that appear misaligned or overly pronounced. The visual effects of this error can be striking. In particular, the doubled features on President Lincoln's portrait take on a ghostly image, capturing the attention of avid collectors. When these pennies are found, they embody a sense of magic and fascination, as they represent a rare imperfection that can add exponential value to a simple piece of currency. Collectors and investors alike eagerly pursue these unique variants, recognizing their rarity and the story they tell about the minting process, elevating the 1989 1-cent coin far beyond its intended role as mere currency. Beyond the double die error, various other unique characteristics and minting mistakes emerged during the production of the 1989 penny, further contributing to its desirability. Other types of errors include off-center strikes, where coins are not aligned correctly during the stamping process, causing part of the design to be cut off and resulting in a coin that is visually distinct from any average penny. Collectors find these errors particularly captivating, as they highlight the organic aspect of coin production, blending elements of chaos and art into unforeseen results. The rarity and uniqueness of error coins capture the essence of what makes collecting so alluring. It becomes an engaging treasure hunt where each discovery holds not only financial value but also an emotional connection to history, especially when it emerges from the minting machinery of the past. The growing market for error coins has in recent years propelled extraordinary valuations of coins like the 1989 penny, inflated by the increasing interest from both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts wanting to expand their investment portfolios. In this equation, scarcity plays a significant role in determining a coin's value as collectors vie for the opportunity to acquire error coins. The supply and demand dynamics of the market lead to bidding wars, where prices can soar into the stratosphere, as witnessed with the 1989 1-cent penny. As enthusiasts uncover genuine error coins, the excitement surrounding them creates a buzz that only increases their value and desirability, resulting in the 1989 penny becoming a coveted asset in the numismatic world and continuing to draw collectors eager to own a piece of coinage history. The economic landscape of the late 1980s offers an additional context to understanding the soaring interest and subsequent value of coins, including the 1989 D1 cent. During this time, the U.S. economy experienced fluctuations that were felt across various segments of the market, influencing individual investments and driving the passion for numismatics. People often turn to collecting coins, not just out of personal interest but as a form of alternative investment that could potentially withstand economic turmoil. The notion of safe investments grew increasingly appealing in a time when economic uncertainty loomed, shifting many individuals' strategies toward physical assets and collectibles that resonated with a sense of stability. Collecting and investing in coins during this period became a safe harbor for many, and as the allure of unique error coins intensified, individuals began to search old change purses, change jars, and bank rolls for anything that represented a slice of history. This coinciding climate not only fueled an explosion of new collectors but also led existing ones to reassess the items in their collections, spurring an entire movement focused on evaluating coins with potential for future appreciation. The rise of coin shows, auction houses, and dedicated collector forums fueled this growing demand, allowing collectors to convene in person and virtually to discuss their findings and share authentic experiences, all rallying around coins like the 1989 penny. Auction galleries became vibrant marketplaces where passionate enthusiasts engaged in bidding battles with one another, their spirited exchanges illustrating the lengths to which collectors are willing to go to secure a place in history through the acquisition of error coins. Social media provided a new platform for this engagement, enabling collectors to share their discoveries and build a sense of community around their shared interests. Featured posts often highlighted extraordinary finds, including the 1989 penny, capturing moments of triumph as collectors unearthed prized possessions amidst a sea of common currency. This new dimension allowed the narrative of the 1989 coin and its value potential to reach broader audiences, further elevating excitement among novice collectors and seasoned experts alike and creating an interconnected web of information, images, and stories that wove together the history surrounding the 1989 1-cent coin. As we consider the storytelling element in the narrative of the 1989 penny, it not only extends to its minting errors but also encompasses how those errors connect with the broader history of coinage in the United States. It becomes a window through which we can examine the evolution of American currency, the stories that have shaped our understanding of trade and value over time. Each error born in the minting process reflects human artistry, flaws, and triumphs, weaving a complex narrative that underscores our relationship with currency as a means of commerce, yet also as a vehicle for history, identity, and achievement. Looking forward, it's essential to address the implications of owning such high-value coins like the 1989 1-cent piece. For many, acquiring pieces with significant valuations is not merely a financial pursuit, it is also an expression of passion and personal interest in history. When collectors invest in unique artifacts, they become stewards of history, preserving these items for future generations to admire and appreciate. Understanding the contours of their valuation requires delving into the principles of numismatic grading, where else brief market trends and economic cycles reshape contexts surrounding the demand for rarity. This approach reinforces the notion that valuing coins extends beyond monetary worth. It fosters a sense of responsibility toward the collection, a desire to share the significance behind these coins, and an inclination to educate others on the art of collecting. As we journey further into the exploration of the 1989 penny, it becomes clear that this small piece of change transcends its original purpose as a mere monetary unit, encapsulating profound messages about human endeavor, creativity, and the historical currents that impact our understanding of value. Through these lenses, the 1989 penny embodies a convergence of art, history, and investment, inviting travelers into the mesmerizing world of numismatics where stories remain unwritten within each coin waiting to be discovered. Ultimately, the enigmatic allure of the 1989 1-cent coin, with its layered history of errors and mistakes, resonates with the universal human experience, reminding us that seemingly mundane pieces of currency can serve as vessels of extraordinary stories and opportunities to embrace our shared past while paving the road for future exploration. Thank you for joining us as we delve into the remarkable saga of the 1989 1-cent coin, and we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more captivating narratives as we uncover the remarkable world of coins and the treasure troves of history they hold within their seemingly simple forms. Join us next time as we further explore the incalculable value of other collectibles and artifacts, illuminating tales that echo through time, marking the enduring human experience that shapes our understanding of commerce, culture, and creativity amidst the vibrant tapestry of our shared history. Last 1994 1-cent USA coin. Today we are set to uncover an astonishing tale from the world of numismatics that's sure to captivate both seasoned collectors and those new to the vast universe of coin collecting. Imagine a 1-cent coin minted in 1994 that is valued at an incredible $114 million, a figure that might seem almost outlandish for something that typically represents such a small denomination. However, this remarkable valuation is not merely an arbitrary figure, it embodies the intricate errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting process, elevating this humble penny into a coveted item that has drawn the keen interest of collectors, investors, and historians alike. The 1994 1-cent coin, known for the enduring image of President Abraham Lincoln, serves as a stunning example of how a small array of minting mishaps can lead to a coin's monumental worth. To fully grasp how a single penny can reach astronomical heights in terms of value, we need to unravel the complex threads of its history, explore the peculiarities of its minting process, examine the specific errors that occurred, and investigate how these all contributed to the dramatic appreciation of its worth among collectors and investors. Beginning with the minting process itself, it's essential to understand how coins are produced by the United States Mint. Each year, billions of coins are made, adhering to strict guidelines intended to ensure uniformity in weight, design, and size. However, interruptions in this well-organized process can lead to the production of coins with unique characteristics. In the case of the 1994 1-cent coin, a collection of errors distinctly separated this piece from its contemporaries, setting the stage for its unprecedented value. One of the most fascinating errors associated with the 1994 penny is the much-desired double die error, which occurs when the coin die is struck multiple times in slightly different positions, resulting in overlapping images or inscriptions. This kind of minting error can produce stunning visual distortions, including the iconography of President Lincoln appearing unusually pronounced or even ghost-like in its presentation. Collectors find this particular kind of alteration intriguing and aesthetically appealing, putting a spotlight on how imperfections in manufacturing can turn an ordinary item into an extraordinary collectible. Each coin that exhibits the double die error is remarkably valuable, as it embodies a unique moment in the minting process, making the 1994 1-cent piece a particularly high-stakes find in the world of coin collecting. Beyond the double die error, the 1994 penny is also noteworthy for its other notable mint errors that further enhance its desirability and market value. For example, some specimens have been found featuring off-center strikes, where the coin is not perfectly aligned during the stamping process, resulting in parts of the design being clipped from the edges. This visual peculiarity generates a unique artistic quality, crafting an impression that they are more than just currency. They are miniature works of art that encapsulate the serendipity and unpredictability of the minting process. These imperfections in the coins spur excitement among collectors, who are naturally drawn to the allure of rarity and unique design features. The overall demand for error coins has significantly risen in recent years, creating an intricate market dynamic where collectors are constantly on the lookout for the exceptional. As the community of collectors grows, the stakes rise tremendously. Prices surge as multiple enthusiasts vie for ownership of rare coins like the 1994 1-cent piece. People around the country are combing through their wallets, change jars, and all manner of coinage to hunt for these distinctive pieces, leading to spirited excitement and an elevated cultural interest in the hobby of coin collecting as a whole. Coupled with this rising interest is the growing awareness of how historical and economic factors from the time of the coin's minting shape its narrative. The early 1990s was a period marked by significant evolution in the United States, both in terms of economics and culture. The 1990s ushered in a time of prosperity, with technological advancements propelling economic growth while simultaneously shaping people's perceptions of money, work, and investment. During this period, many individuals adopted the mentality of seeking out alternative investment opportunities, recognizing collectible items, including coins, as viable assets worthy of consideration. The extraordinary valuation of the 1994 1-cent coin resonates with this trend, as collectors sought to protect their financial futures through investments in tangible goods. As the market transformed and diversified, so too did the demand for coins like the 1994 penny rise. The thrill of the hunt for error coins instilled a sense of enthusiasm among younger generations who were eager to embrace the hobbies of their parents and grandparents, positioning coin collecting as not only an enjoyable pastime but also a strategic investment opportunity. As numerous collectors dove deeper into the world of error coins and began pursuing valuable finds with vigor, the community flourished. Local coin shows and conventions provided significant opportunities for enthusiasts to connect, fostering discussions around unique finds, auctioning opportunities, and creating vibrant marketplaces where excitement filled the air as individuals shared their discoveries and hopes of securing coveted coins, such as the highly sought-after 1994 1-cent piece. These gatherings not only encouraged the exchange of collectible goods but also propelled the exchange of knowledge, with seasoned enthusiasts educating newcomers about identifying authentic error coins, assessing their value, and navigating the shifting landscape of the coin collecting world. In recent years, online platforms have revolutionized access to coin collecting, providing an additional layer of engagement and amplifying the thrill surrounding the discovery of rare finds. Pictures of the 1994 penny adorned with minting errors circulated through social media, drawing more enthusiasts into the world of collecting as the community grew. Online forums and marketplaces allowed individuals from across the globe to share their experiences, stories, and valuable insights. Suddenly, the extraordinary potential of the 1994 1-cent coin reached a vast audience, and discussion surrounding its history burgeoned within a communal atmosphere that reaffirmed the value of joint passions and collective knowledge. As we explore the story of the 1994 1-cent coin, we find ourselves examining not just its minting errors but also the broader social implications of its value within the context of American culture. Coins tell tales about the human experience, how they evolve, how they're seen by society, and how they shape our understanding of history and economics. The legacy of the 1994 penny opens up dialogue surrounding our relationships with money, culture, and identity, shedding light on how we come to assign worth and significance to the artifacts we encounter. Through these interactions, we begin to see that the 1994 1-cent coin is more than just a circulating piece of currency. It acts as an enduring narrative, a reflection of our shared history, and a testament to the connections we forged through the pursuit of knowledge and the art of collecting. In this light, the high valuation of the 1994 penny takes on a new meaning, becomes emblematic of humanity's innate desire to connect with the past, capture moments in time, and provide context for why certain pieces of history resonate more deeply than others. The transcendent power of the errors encapsulated within the 1994 1-cent coin serves as a reminder of how imperfection can lead to appreciation, both in our material culture and our personal experiences. As we conclude our exploration of the remarkable story of the 1994 1-cent coin, we see that it is a rich tapestry woven together by human craftsmanship, historical evolution, and economic dynamics, creating a multidimensional narrative that underscores the fragility and beauty of our shared heritage. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the extraordinary tale of the 1994 penny, and we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories that familiarize you with the timeless art of coin collecting and the legends that continue to emerge from the world of currency. Join us next time as we embark on an expedition uncovering further unique artifacts that possess the ability to transcend time, illuminating connections and history that bind us together, proving that even the most ordinary of objects can house extraordinary stories within.